Welcome to another edition of Mortgage Chicks with Hot Tips. I'm Stacy Van Skank.
I'm Elizabeth Hull.
I'm Kim Hairstead.
And I'm Cindy Walker.
This week's topic is mobile home and or manufactured home financing. We're getting a lot of inquiries on that right now. I personally have 3 loans that I'm working on, all mobile home loans. So.
It's affordable, girls,
It
because
is.
There's not a lot of affordable properties out there.
Exactly. And I'm currently living in one, so it's not as bad as you think.
Oh, right. Well, you're on the water.
That's it. Absolutely.
They're actually really, really nice homes. They are beautiful homes. You really wouldn't know, especially once you get inside, that they're
Yeah.
actually mobile or manufactured homes. So back in the day in the early 2000s, I called myself the mobile home queen. So I'm kind of excited to start this financing again. But I just wanted to make a podcast, put it out there, and address to people what exactly is a mobile home and what are the guidelines. So does anyone have any questions to start?
So we're just going to kind of do like a question, most frequently asked question format.
Right,
I'm thinking,
yeah.
girls. So like one of the most frequently asked questions is, what is the oldest a mobile home can be?
Right.
So what year built type thing. And we cannot do any mobile home loans for a mobile home that was built prior to 1976. So they do require that they're,
Newer than that,
That's-
1976.
yeah, 1976 to now. So that's really very.
It's a big window.
Yeah,
And
it
honestly,
is.
anything built before 76, I would imagine, I could be wrong, but I'm sure 90% of those properties don't exist anymore anyway.
I
I would
agree.
imagine that they're gone.
Yeah, exactly.
Maybe a hurricane or two, or
But I get that question all the time. What is the year again? It's
Yeah.
June 15th, 1976.
Yeah, and then another question we get often is, are you limited to double wide, or do you guys do single wide mobile homes? And just so you know, FHA loans, we can do single wide mobile homes.
Yeah.
And I know a lot of the worries are some of the mobile homes, manufactured homes, even my own, are on what they call a private road. So, they're a little further set back, they're a little bit rural area. And can we do that if the roads are not maintained by the city or the county? And yes, in fact, a lot of those areas have what they call private road maintenance agreements. And it's an agreement that talks about the ingress and egress, and then also who maintains the road. And I actually had a loan way, way, way back where there were 6 people on the road, and we actually drew up our own private road maintenance agreement. So, and the title company handled it.
And it has
We
to
had-
be recorded.
It had to be recorded, and the realtor went, knocked on every door, and was able to put together a private road maintenance agreement. So while that can be a little bit of a problem, call us, because we have ways that we can help fix that. As a matter of fact, I believe we talked about that in a prior episode
Right.
that we filmed about private road maintenance agreements. So, you want to make sure that you have access to be able to get in and out from your home, but give us a call, because manufactured homes they're really affordable.
Well, what's important really is just that first responders can get up and down the road. That's
Absolutely.
the most important part of the whole private road agreement. Besides, who's going to maintain it? They want the homeowners on the road to maintain it, but it's so important for first responders. And I don't want people also, the one I'm about to get, another mobile home loan, they made the assumption because it was a dirt or gravel road that it was automatically a private
Yeah,
road.
that's not
and it's
necessarily the
public.
case, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a public road. It's just in the country, and the county didn't spend money to pave it. They're spending it on the highways and stuff. So people shouldn't make that assumption either.
And I know that sometimes they think, oh my God, it's a manufactured home, there's probably going to be a ton more inspections or things like that. And there really isn't. Some of the loans do require a foundational inspection, but that's really because they want to make sure that it's up to the hurricane standards.
For
you want to
insurance
make sure,
purposes
right?
also.
Absolutely,
Right.
because that's going to save them money on insurance. We're going to make sure that if, for God forbid, there's a situation and a hurricane comes through, that it's tied down, it's strapped down properly the way that it should be, up to the standards. So yes, there may be 1 or 2 extra inspections involved, but you want to make sure that those inspections are done, because it is truthfully about your health and safety.
Oh, absolutely.
Sure.
Yes.
You wouldn't want to buy without them having done. And a lot of them are on, I think, well and septic.
That's right.
But
And
we
some of
don't
them,
want them to have wheels, right?
Oh, correct.
oh, no.
Right, they have to be permanent, we can't roll it away if it's
That's an
gonna be
RV
issue.
girl.
Yeah.
We want to make sure they don't have wheels.
Yeah, no
Somebody else
wheels
is like,
and no
"Can I have
hitch."
no wheels on it?" No, you can't have wheels.
No, no wheels, no hit.
Most cases, I know a lot of mobile homes will be on a septic or a well. So that's another one of the inspections. And again, you want to make sure that the septic system is working correctly and that the well water is safe. I know sometimes if the home hasn't been occupied for a certain amount of months, they're going to want to make sure that we have a water test. And again, that's just because health and safety. And you can go to your local health department agency and grab a water sample and make sure that that's taken care of. But it's no different than making sure that you had a home inspection on a regular single family house. It's really no different.
Right.
It's just more affordable.
Well, and also with VA, they have very strict guidelines on water tests.
Yes.
With VA, you, the property potential buyer of the home, cannot get the water sample and take it to the county or where not to have tested. A third party has to do
Ah.
it. So you have to be really careful when
I
a
had
water
an
test
issue
is.
with that, with
Right.
VA
Yeah.
testing the water.
Because the
was on
buyer
a
just
septic.
goes and takes it and no, you can't do that, so.
Even though the water wasn't actually their house water, they almost failed the loan because it had a tank. And they tested it and said that the water wasn't good, but it wasn't they were on city water, but the VA, even though they had a septic and a well, they tested it.
And I know that
And it's not a big deal, but.
Yeah,
and I'm
but-
sure that every one of us has a contact that we can share with our buyers that we can get out there and do a water test for
Right.
them.
Yeah.
So
Right,
it's done
right,
accurately.
Yeah, exactly. So a question I get a lot is, can you buy a mobile home in a park? And so a park means they don't own the land. The answer is a big fat no.
No.
So you cannot, and that's what people need to do when they're going and looking at these mobile homes. If it's in a park, they are not financeable with Fannie Mae or Freddie Mac. Could you find maybe a non-QM lender? I don't know. A private lender, maybe, but it's not gonna be, you can't call the bank to
Right.
get financing on a home where you have to own the land. That's what's so important.
Well, believe it or not, there is one mobile home park in Pinellas County where they do own their own land,
Yeah.
Leisure World.
Uh-huh.
So, it's few and far between, you just have to make sure when you look up the, property on the Pinellas County or Pasco County Property Appraiser's website, that there is a lot number, cause they can't pay lot rent.
Right. Now, one of my favorite stories was back in the day, I kid you not, I did financing on a mobile home on stilts,
Oh,
on the water.
Oh my
In
God, Stacey,
Hudson.
how have I not heard this story?
So, I know, right? The appraiser had to go get a lens to bring the lens out to take a picture of the HUD plate. So that's what everyone needs to
Yeah,
know.
that's
HUD plates are
important.
very, very, very important. The HUD plate is gonna verify the manufacturer in the year so that it's built up to FHA or Housing Authority code. So it's really important for any realtor that's showing mobile homes or buyers going out there to look, it should be visible on the outside of the property. It should be clearly visible.
so if it's over
Yeah.
the water, you might need a little scuba gear or look at it.
Yeah, get the zoom lens. I've had people in the past, can't find the HUD plate, can't find the HUD plate, in the kitchen cabinets. That's where they are,
Oh,
hidden like
wow.
in a drawer, yes.
Right, because I've found a lot of times where they'll
in the
put the siding
electrical
on.
panel.
You know, they'll,
Yes.
oh, I put this beautiful new siding on and I covered everything, the HUD plate, everything that they needed to be able to see. So,
Right.
yes, that's great.
So the one I just did, the single wide
Mhm.
mobile home on the private road, they did siding on the house, couldn't find the HUD plate, but they had the seller had the appraisal of when they bought the property, they could find where it was, took the siding back and could find the HUD
Wow.
plate, it was just.
Yeah.
And then if not, there is a website you can go to, realtors can go to get the information for the HUD plate, but that just causes a delay in closing, so it's
Yeah.
better
Yeah.
to visually just find the HUD plate right when you go to the property.
Right.
So,
Sure.
And you know,
yeah.
the importance of that is the same way as if you're buying a single family home, knowing when it's built.
Mhm.
You
Yeah.
know, people want to know when was it built. So, you know, some people are like, why do I need to know that information? It's
It's for your protection.
it's right. It's for your protection.
Mm-hmm.
On a mobile home, again, without wheels, can you move it?
No.
Can you move that mobile home from this place to that place? So you can't buy it and move it.
Correct.
Correct.
It
Unless
has to be
it's-
permanently affixed.
Right. Now, there are some modular homes, which are different
Mm-hmm.
than manufactured homes, that they do move because
put
they
'em
start them
together,
in
come-
pieces,
right.
right? They bring them brand new construction.
Mm-hmm.
That is something different. Give us a call about that. But you can't take a manufactured home built that was in '94 in Ohio, put it on the back of a truck and move it down here to Florida on the river. That's
Gee,
not
why
going to work.
not?
As soon as it's moved, it becomes
Dang,
automatically
right.
unfinanceable.
Reject.
So,
Right.
yeah.
Becomes mobile.
For rentals, yeah, yeah.
Without wheels.
So this is all interesting stuff, and we definitely have had this come up quite a bit. We've been discussing this because it's, when average income 65, 70,000, they're not able to qualify for the 300,000 sales price. It's what typical for first home buyer, 350 right now. You can still buy mobile homes affordable.
Yeah.
I'm actually doing one right now. It's a double wide. The buyer couldn't qualify for single family residence because they've gone up in value so much. She found the double wide, like 1994, and I'm doing an FHA loan for her first, and then I'm doing a bond loan for $10,000 to help with her down payment and closing costs.
Wow.
And prepaids. So, Hometown Heroes and Florida Bond, they do not do single wides, but they will do double wides, so we can get down payment assistance for those type of properties too, which is it's a big deal.
That's-
And
And I've
what's
gotta
her
tell
total
you-
monthly payment gonna be? Because I guarantee it's a lot cheaper than rent.
It's definitely, it's gonna be about $1,100 and her rent's $1,800 right now, single
Wow.
mom with 3 kids.
And Stacy,
Awesome,
some
yeah.
of these manufactured homes that I'm seeing, because again, I am seeing a lot more buyers go out there and look at them. I mean, they are jaw dropping.
Yes.
They are
Yes.
beautiful. Some of them have beautiful water views. I mean, they have really gardens and things. I mean, I've looked at these pictures and went, wow, this is like the Taj Mahal of manufactured homes.
I'm
So
telling you,
it
ladies,
really-
I'm ready to go shopping.
I'm telling you, some people are like, oh, manufactured homes, you want to turn your nose up, but honestly, they're well built. A lot of them, they are beautiful, and a lot of times they're in a neighborhood, not a park, but a neighborhood where everybody's they're all friendly. They're all looking
Community.
out for people, their backs and that kind of a thing. So, and especially in the Sunshine State where everybody loves to come here to retire, there's a lot of communities that are beautiful,
Yeah.
absolutely beautiful, that are manufactured homes.
Yeah, and they have more land. It's not like the cookie cutter.
Right,
Correct.
yeah.
They actually have some land and some privacy, which is a big deal to a lot of people,
Yeah.
myself included.
Absolutely.
Awesome.
Exciting.
Thank you for joining us. If you ever have any questions or ideas for upcoming podcasts, please email us at mortgagechicks@vandykemortgage.com.
And don't forget to listen to us where you listen to your favorite podcasts.
And try and watch us on YouTube at Mortgage Chicks with Hot Tips.
Please follow us on Facebook at Mortgage Chicks with Hot Tips.